Hey everyone, I hope everyone's doing well today. I have something amazing to talk about and to show. And you guys normally see me on lives doing, my styling stuff and, getting the word out there about, new spring, new all this kind of stuff. But today is a special day because part of my project, My Moody Monster, I received, one of the coloring book proofs. And I'm so excited to show you guys. If you don't know what My Moody Monster is, so I created this buddy, this doll, to help people who are having a hard time and maybe have some destructive behavior to better cope with, the frustrations that they're having. And so what he is he's this monster, and he is detachable. So he has a detachable head, detachable arms and legs, and you can just like get angry with him and you can rip him apart and you can throw him across the room. You can bang things all over the place, and then at the end of it, when you're all done and, you've let it all out, you can put him back together again and remind yourself, he's a part of you. He's a part of your emotional health. And putting him back together again is kind of like, you're figuring out where that outburst might have come from or where that aggravation came from and working towards making your emotions more in control for yourself. I mean, we are not taught this in our lives. I was not taught it. I know most of the people that I know were never taught that emotions are valid, all of them. All emotions are valid, and it's, just figuring out how to work them into your lives so that you can have a better, happier life, knowing, that your emotions are valid and that you have the right to them. Anger? Everybody's afraid of anger. I feel like when I was young, I grew up in an abusive household. So I always thought that I couldn't show my anger because I would get in trouble for showing my anger. So I always just ended up my anger turning into sadness and that becoming the emotion that I would have whenever I got angry. It would go from anger and then I'd have to switch it to sadness because I couldn't show my anger. And what I really want Moody to help people with, and I named him Moody. The name of the whole product is My Moody Monster. And I made Moody because I had my own frustrations with my mental illness. I have PTSD and depressive disorder. And so I was really frustrated one day. And I was in a therapeutic group and I said, I wish I had a monster that I could rip apart and throw across the room and drown and whatever, and people were like, yeah, you should have that. So that's where the concept came together. And I worked with an amazing group called E for All over the summer to create him and to get an understanding of who would most like to have a Moody in their lives. So I developed Moody and he is currently on the way. His prototype is currently on the way. And I'm so excited to finally get a hold of him. But I also decided during that time to create a coloring book for kids to be able to color and read about their emotions and how they can use Moody to help them to understand their emotions better. So I did that, and I worked with an amazing illustrator, M. Vorosky, and she helped me to completely define Moody, his looks. It's amazing. So I'm going to show it to you. So this is the coloring book. This is the proof of the coloring book. So it starts off with Meet Moody. And inside it, there are all these great pictures that M drew of Moody and all about big feelings and getting mad. You don't know how exactly, is it okay to feel these things? And yes, they are, because you may feel angry, you may feel scared or sad, and you sometimes just need to get them all out. So Moody is here to help. Let me get the thing open. But I mean, like, it looks really good. I'm so excited for it. So he's a friend that can help with that because you can pull them apart and let out your frustrations. And when you can put them back together again. And then maybe you can even give him a hug at the end. And what we created also was we created a cutout doll so you can color Moody however you want to and cut him out and put him together, you know, with maybe a staples or something like that, that you can put him together the way that you want him to be. And so that is the whole book, and I'm loving it. It's so cool. And I can't wait to send these out to people, because what I'm doing with these is I'm going to have these little books and I'm going to have a drawstring backpack. So in the end, when Moody is set to go and he starts going out to families, he's going to have this book with him, and he's going to have a backpack so you can be carried around, which, you know, you really, you need something to put him in, right? And just in case, you know, you never know, you might want to rip them apart, but don't want to put them back together again. It's just not time. So you can put his pieces in, and oh my God, Em, hi! Yes, it's here. I'm so excited. And yeah, so you can get Moody with this coloring book and a backpack that he can go in. So what I'm doing right now is I'm getting the backpacks and the coloring books. And what I'd love to do is I'd love to set up a you know, like a fun giveaway for people who sign up on email. I'll do like, I'll give out like maybe a dozen of them. And, you know, you can sign up for the newsletter and to hear more about what's going on with him and when my Kickstarter will start. And you could also win a coloring book and backpack. So I'm very excited, and I hope that this is something that will interest you. And if you have any questions or comments, please, please, please don't hesitate. Put them in the comments or DM me about it. I'd love to talk to you guys more about him. I am so excited. Have a wonderful rest of the day, guys. Bye.